Alright guys, Papa Pepper here. You know what? With these Jerusalem artichokes, I mean seriously, this is what I'm going to call our food supply of Jerusalem artichokes. That's a pretty dense, pretty large amount of it. Absolutely. Now I've already reseeded the bed, with tubers that these came out of. We put, I don't know, probably 12, 14, something like that back in there. Then I've still got all of these guys. I mean, look at that. I've still got all them buggers. So what I'm thinking is I need somewhere to plant these for sure. I've got a couple ideas, but one thing I'm thinking, mobile home there, garden way down there, house site staying open over here, and then of course pasture on the outside. Here's some woods, but between access to that stump pile, where we're gonna eventually burn one at a time, use them as firewood, different stuff. And I've got this big pile. Those are huge rocks. So between that access point, so right about here, and heading over towards that brush pile, I've got a pretty good open area, sunchokes like the sun. So I thought, you know what? Why not just run a big trough across here? So by trough, I mean a giant raised bed, put some large stones on each side, lay down a certain amount of dirt. I'll probably throw some leaves, got a lot of leaf litter, that'll break down and make soil. I've also got some rotten logs, kind of hugel mound type style. Put those on the bottom layer, maybe throw the sunchokes on top of them, then dump some soil on top of it, and just let it kind of wait for spring. But I'm thinking between here and there, at least running hopefully like a 20-foot section of them. It'll look nice, you'll be able to see from the driveway way down there, you'll be able to see a nice wall of green when they get taller than me and covered in flowers, right son? Flowers, we call them flowers. So that's the plan. More work, more stuff, but like I said, when I had that tiny little patch and didn't plant that much, and we've got this many, that is insane, and that's the food supply. I've still got to do something with all these. So I'm thinking about finding a couple different places, but this is probably gonna be one of them. And as usual, got my work cut out for me. It happens. So I'm not sure how much it's going to take to fill this thing, but what we're going to do is get the bottom layer down, and we're going to get the tubers planted. So this is just a fraction of the ones we harvested, but those are the ones we're going to stay for seeds. So far we've got some of our kind of red clay in a couple buckets here, and then back here we've just got kind of topsoil from the forest floor. When we cleared some stuff for our orchard, there was a pile of this kind of shoved up, so for now we can put it here. And we'll work on that other stuff later. So we're gonna sprinkle this in, mix it up a little bit, and then just lay down, let the kids plant these Jerusalem artichokes and see where we go from there. You guys ready?
Yeah! Yeah.
So we've still got some filling to do, but as you can see, you got a nice combination of things down there right now. So gonna start working on it. Gonna start letting it, build up the soil here. They're gonna be tucked in for the winter, and then we'll just add probably a couple more layers of some different mixture of soil type stuff. Then roll maybe just a layer of mulch on top, straw maybe, to keep it cool for the winter. These guys should be good. So nice long row, and I mean seriously, if we look at this next year, I think this thing is gonna be incredible. Can I get a kid to stand on each side of it? One at each end and one in the middle? That's about, the length of this thing, the size of this thing. And we'll see. It should be a wall taller than them eventually next year. That'll be beautiful. It'll be just a bunch of, green plants growing up, a bunch of yellow flowers, probably attracting a lot of butterflies, hummingbirds maybe, to the area. And then at the end of the year, chop it all down, feed it all the sheep and goats, and then dig up what's left for us. So, all right, guys, that's just making one more bed. We don't have to make it like this. I could just take a pickaxe and make holes in the ground and stuff, but this can make it a lot easier to harvest than kind of planting it in the hard rock and clay. All right, Papa out. As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.